Just don't move. We're on our way to San Diego and Jax missed his nap for over an hour. He's so overtired. Why do you look like that? They don't know his face expressions, so they don't know, right?
It's cracked out on coffee.
Like cracked out. Overtired, just like this. I don't know why he won't sleep.
It's good.
Why has my skin been breaking out? I don't know if it's the NARS that I've been trying. The NARS Sheer Foundation, Sheer Glow Foundation. I think I'm allergic to that makeup. I like this side is fine, but we got like almost 1,000 views. Maybe we even hit 1,000 already with you in there.
Cause you know I'm funny, dog.
Funny looking. Maybe, how do you feel about my YouTube journey? Are you pro or are you?
I am pro you vlogging. All regular folk have no idea how hard and long it takes to make one video. Editing.
Thank you, babe. You're my #1 supporter.
#1 fan.
We're shaking here.
He's out.
Is he out?
It's so cute. Do we see it?
Oh, I wish I can do that Instagram. If you guys always see that I have my hair up, it's because of my freaking postpartum hair growth. It's finally growing back and it'd be wild now, dude. It's like this all the time, so I have to always spray it down and have it up. Right, babe? I look crazy, huh?
You look beautiful all the time. That is a proper answer, fellas.
Train them well. That's right. I don't look crazy when I
No
wake
way,
up in the
never.
morning. Huh?
Absolutely not.
You learn quick, my little grasshopper. I wish you had that article about different types of parenting styles, babe. So we can talk about it on our vlog.
I have it.
You do? I know your password to your phone.
Ain't nobody texting me.
That's right. Anybody else want to text you, any other beesies, that's going to be the last thing they text.
What is that?
And I would, that comes with to you. You know what I
Sounds
mean?
Very painful.
Oh, it will be. It will be. #1, authoritarian parenting.
My way or the highway.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, cause I said so. That's why.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna say that a lot to Jax. They use strict discipline style with little negotiation. Communication is mostly one way. You're right, because I said so type. Less nurturing, they said they are. But do you think parents could be less nurturing? Everyone loves their kids equally.
No, they don't. Not all parents.
Expectations are high with limited flexibility. Sounds like Asian parents. You won't get these A's, and that's it. #2, permissive parenting. These type parents. They get on my nerves. Permissive or indulgent parents mostly let their children do what they want. Offer limited guidance or direction. They are more like friends than parents. Their discipline style is the opposite of strict. Limited or no rules. Mostly let their children figure problems out on their own. Just reading this just gets me irritated. Like, how do you expect these kids to know what's best for them from off the bat and let them do whatever they want? Oh no, you can sleep whenever you want. You can sleep at 4 in the morning. You can have 10 scoops of ice cream, even though your little tummies are gonna hurt later. But it's okay. They'll learn later. No, they're gonna get obese and they're gonna have a hard time following rules in school because you don't give them rules at home. Basic home training. Uninvolved parenting. Give children lots of freedom and generally stay out of their way.
Sometimes that's not their fault. They're working like 3 jobs to support the family, single parents. So it's not really their fault, but
That's true, baby. That could be it too. I know of stories where, they just have a new family and they just forget about their other family, so they're not involved. Offers little nurturing. There are few or no expectations of children. Particular discipline style is utilized. lets the child do mostly what he wants, probably out of a lack of information or caring. Next one, authoritative parenting.
It's the best
They
one.
are reasonable and nurturing and set high, clear expectation. Children with parents who demonstrate this style tend to be self-disciplined and think for themselves. Most beneficial to children. Disciplinary rules are clear and the reasons behind them are explained. That is very important, because if your child feels like they can't talk to you, then you guys are gonna have lack of communications and your relationship is just gonna go to shit. Communication is frequent and appropriate to child's level of understanding. That's very, very important too. Children may have input into goals. Okay, what if he wanted to be a singer, but he was a terrible singer? Me and you both knew that he's a
Well,
terrible singer. What
like,
would you do?
Getting some singing lessons and a coach and all that, or whatever, a teacher, and see if he gets good, or and if he doesn't, then we're just gonna have to break the news to him. Son, look, you can do that as your side hobby, but you need to have a real job.
You say it like that, or would you tell them, you know what, you're not as good as you think you are? Baby, I'm sorry.
Realistic expectations. Look, son, do you think dad can ever play in the NBA? No. I can start practicing 15, 20 hours a day, non-stop, 7 days a week, 20 hours a day, sleep only 4 hours. The rest of it's dedicated to practicing basketball, and I'm still never even gonna get a tryout in the NBA.
That's a great example, boo.
They set realistic expectations. Of course, it's good to dream.
I guess it's better for us to tell him than for him to go out in the world and then just be like totally crushed.
When he's young, I'm gonna tell him he can do whatever the heck he wants to do in this world. You wanna be a singer, go for it. Practice your heart out. When you come to adult age, you need to see if this is gonna actually turn into a career, if it's feasible or not.
What age would that be?
20s probably.
In 20s? That means, he would have to start thinking about what kind of college he wants to go to, so it would have to be around high school latest.
A lot of people don't know what they want to do in high school. I changed my career like 3 times. Usually what happens is they're gonna follow in their daddy's footsteps. I don't want him to follow my footsteps. I want him to be better than me.
I tell you about that. You were
That
the
I'm
best.
absolutely amazing, but I would like Jax. Every father or parent wants their peers to be better than them,
That's true.
their offspring.
That's
They
true.
want what's best for them. They want them to live a better life than they did, achieve more than they did. Yeah,
In
freaking-
my world, there's no better than you,
Thank you,
baby.
thank you, thank you. But I would like him to be like a neurosurgeon or like a
Talk about
ER,
Asian
trauma
parents.
surgeon. Do whatever he wants to be. Just make sure that it's gonna pay the bills and pan out into
Like, do
something he
whatever you
enjoys.
want. If it's in the medical field, that's what you're saying.
No, he can do. He doesn't have to be a doctor. I know the stereotype.
You're like going ham because like normal Asian parents, like typically it's either like lawyers or, you know, doctors. And you're talking about like doctors up
Lawyers.
there, like
There's no point in your kid trying
neurosurgeon.
to be a lawyer unless you're in like a top 10 law school.
yeah, you know what? I would not want Jax to be a lawyer because all the lawyers I know, they're super stressed out. I feel like they never have time for themselves. It's always new things after another.
I would like Jax to get a golf scholarship to pay for his way through Stanford or Harvard or Yale or Columbia. Have a degree that matters. Then he can do whatever else he wants to life. He can try pursuing golf professionally. If that doesn't work out, he has a Stanford degree to fall back on.
Remember we were in Hawaii and that lady was like bragging to the concierge. She was like, oh, do you have any kids? And she was like, yeah, both of my kids are in Harvard and Stanford right now. I'm like,
Get some smart kids, man.
girl, brag on then, girlfriend, brag on. Because if I have kids and they're all in like nice schools like that, I would be bragging on too. I'll probably have a sticker, like those cheesy
Oh,
stickers in my
absolutely.
bag. There's so much traffic. But I also don't want to talk too much about other people's parenting styles because I don't know how I'm gonna turn out. Jax is still young and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna try not to do this, but you never know. I can try as hard as I want and then Jax just turns out to be like a super rebellious kid. And what else am I supposed to do, right? And then people are gonna be like, oh, you're a permissive parent. No, what if I really did try everything and it didn't work? Becoming a mom, I realized I can't really judge other moms too much because everyone's different. Everyone has different situations. As long as your kid is fed and has clothes on their back and has a bed to sleep in.
It's more than that. They need nurturing and love and attention and guidance from their parent. Just because they have a bed and clothes and food doesn't mean that they're gonna be complete.
I'm talking about that's the basics. Some kids don't even have that. You know, who are we to judge other parents when they're at least feeding them and whatnot, providing a house, especially these single parents, single moms.
Everybody judges. It's the world that we live in, fact of life. Get over it. People judge, people judge you. This happens.
It's true.